What's up, cousins, and happy Pride Month. We are back with another session, and I really have missed you all so much. I know we have the episodes that we put out for you all, but the sessions are just so special to both Shaquille and I. We just love that we're able to touch bases with you all, from time to time and just kind of, share random things. We're in troubled times now where there is just so much chaos and hate that is surrounding not only our nation, but the world. Pride Month just doesn't really feel like Pride Month for me specifically. It's just, I feel like there's just like this cloud that's kind of hovering over our rainbow. And I see it flickering from time to time, but it's just I want us to really just take the time to love on each other, show love, and just be allies to those outside of our community as they have been allies to us. Now, with that said, it's Pride Month, and we're going to be happy. We're going to have a good time. And this session is dedicated to one of my favorite shows of all time, Noah's Ark. Yes, it is crazy to me to know that this show basically started in 2006. So we're approaching the 20th anniversary. Paramount Plus has announced that they will be releasing Noah's Ark, the movie, via streaming, of course, on June 20th. And we are getting the whole cast back. Yes, we are getting everyone back. That's Noah. We're getting Daryl. Yes, we're getting Jensen Atwood. Yes, we are getting everybody back. Patrik Ian-Polk, thank you for giving us this, especially at this moment. Like, I feel like we needed this. We needed this Noah's Ark movie more than ever at this time. I know I specifically needed this, especially as someone who actually came up in real time when Noah's Ark premiered. I was there in real time when Noah's Ark dropped on Logo. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I go back with this show. Like, it really was eye-opening to me, and everything to just see 4 Black men represent different views and different aesthetics of the Black gay community. Like, it was so refreshing because I was, of course, a country boy in the South, so I didn't really see much of, different kinds of gay people. It was just me and whoever else was in my school. And outside of that, there really weren't any adults that I kind of saw around me that pretty much kind of portrayed what I was giving. So I'm like, not really seeking it, but, stumbling across Noah's Ark in the time that I did in 2006, like, y'all, it was just mind blowing and so amazing to just see myself. Like, I just felt like I was looking at me, although I hadn't gone through any of these experiences. By the way, I was a sophomore in high school, so I hadn't even gone through a third of what these characters were already going through. So it's crazy to me that I saw myself so much in a show that I didn't quite relate to, but it was just beautiful to just see me in the essence of just a Black man, a black boy, just seeing Black and queer people on my TV. Just felt like we had arrived. We really had arrived, and that show represented so much. It was a beacon of light, still is a beacon of light for me. Every fall I always play Jump in the Broom, and if you have not seen that, I highly suggest watching it before you watch the movie or after you watch the movie, whichever you prefer. But yes, Jump in the Broom, I believe it's available on iTunes. I think you can purchase it there, or anywhere where you can purchase any digital films. So yeah, watch that. It's great. I personally feel like out of all of Patrik's work that he has as a whole, that really is a great film. It was done well. It has just the right amount of drama. It has the right amount of comedy. Like, it's so good. The characters all flourish in their own way. We get, some plot holes that were kind of spread out throughout seasons 1 and 2. We kind of get some of those filled in the film, but hey, I don't want to give away too much. You just need to watch it and just know that yes, it's an absolute fave for me. I consider it one of my holiday favorites, of course. But yes, go watch it if you can, when you can, and I guarantee you will love it. It's such a good movie. Oh my God. And I can just go on and on about that. But that's not what we're here for. Noah's Ark, to me, really showed a true arc of friendship. And little did I know I would use that show to base a lot of my connections, because I've always, for one, felt that true friendship doesn't look like you mirroring yourself. It looks like you seeing an aspect of who you want to be or should be in other people. And I really believe that Noah's Ark had a perfect way of showing us this. Of course, the show had several similarities to Sex and the City, which kind of acted as a blueprint for it. Noah quintessentially representing Carrie. You had Chance, pretty much kind of like a Black Charlotte. Of course, Alex was Miranda, arguably, yes. And Ricky, we all know Ricky was Samantha. So, hey, they kind of deemed themselves as a Black gay Sex in the City, but it was just so much more than that, because while sex pretty much was the premise of one show, this was more so about representation of Black gay men and the fact that there's all different aspects of us. There is a rainbow within the rainbow. Like, we represent such an array of different people. You have Noah, who was very, feminine. He gave the girls looks, he experimented a lot. So you had that aspect of the gay community. You had Wade, the trade. Oh my God, yes. Jensen Atwood. Whew. The trade, like, Wade represented that masculine aspect of the Black gay community. Like, this show really broke down so much and showed, that there's so many different types of us that hold so much space in so many places that, I really never knew we occupied, because I never saw that in real time. So it was just refreshing to see this show really depict so much. And like I said before, kind of going back, kind of basing, my friendship off of that arc. I see that I represent kind of like a conglomerate of all the characters in Noah's Ark. There's that aspect of me that's kind of like Alex, kind of like the party starter or whatever, the confident one, the loud one. There's also aspects of me that are kind of like conservative, like Chance. There are moments where I'm just a little bit, let's be rational. Let's think about this real quick. Let's use our heads. There's that aspect of me. And then there's also, the Ricky. And I feel like a lot of us got a little Ricky in us, and that's okay. Own your Ricky. Don't hide your Ricky, because somebody gonna expose your Ricky. I feel like I kind of owned all of that, as well as Noah. Noah, honestly, he was so chaotic, and he was a villain. Noah was a villain of this show, and I think we should all admit and accept that. We have to admit and own that Noah was the villain of this show. Noah was such a villain, and we were all being gaslit into thinking that he was like this innocent little butch queen. Girl, you was out here playing with these folks. Like, you was playing in people's face. I can understand completely why Wade acted the way he did when he found out Noah cheated on him, because you really was playing in these folks' face. You sat here, got this man's tea. Okay, got this man's tea. Basically, he's done exposed himself to your friends. He done dealt with all your BS. Noah, Wade really dealt with so much. And I understand Wade wasn't perfect either, but bro, he dealt with so much of you. And honestly, you sat there fumbled a bag, because, like, bro, Wade was out here in a Hummer, out here writing scripts for Will Smith. Like, bro, girl, if you don't hush. That's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man. But yes, Noah was out here playing with folks and just being, oh child, just too much girl. If it wasn't with Wade, it was with Malik. Like, granted, yes, y'all met at the bathhouse, but hey, that was stealing of the cash. Like, bro, literally had you stand in his place and it looked good. I'm talking Malik's place looked good. You were standing in his place. You look obviously getting dick down heavily. And I know that was that was y'all was having some verse sessions. I know it. Malik and Noah give me verse. They both give me verse. Noah always gave me verse bottom. But him and Malik, I just see like y'all out of all of Noah's relationships, I think that one, they might have probably had the best sex. Noah and Malik definitely look like they had some good sex. Baby. I mean, I know Wade probably gave him some good. I I mean, no, yeah, no. I gotta say Malik. Because Quincy, even though he was big, he gave me bottom for some reason. I don't know what it was about Quincy. It was the fact that he was so dominant that made me feel like he was just amazing at being submissive. Maybe that was just me reading too much into it, but I think it was the fashion show that gave me that. Yes, it was when they did the fashion show that gave me that Quincy was a bottom. At first I thought he was a verse top, but I really do think that Quincy was a bottom. Oh, and I know Noah was tearing him up, child. Ooh, yes. But I said it to say this. We have stories. It's There's so much more to this rainbow than the surface level that you all are at. Let's look deeper. Let's get into the black stories. Let's get into the stories of black love. Let's get into addressing, the stigmas in the black gay community. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's show it. There has to be a way to show. We have to put it out there. And Patrik definitely, I'm so thankful that he was able to paint that and really, really displayed love. And that was so beautiful. I'm so grateful that I was able to discover Noah's Ark, and it's been such a Bible for me. Before I had Insecure, I had this, and I still have it. So I really do thank Patrik from the bottom of my gay little heart for for his baby, for him giving us something so that we all could walk with it in all aspects of life and just really be able to take the stories of these black beautiful souls who were living life and just going through it. And at the end of the day, they had each other. They had love. They had support. No matter what was going on, they had it. Even in times of hate, they had love. And they all went through it. And they all went through it together. And it's just so beautiful to just know that there's so much more outside of what we always see in the media versus what we know is really out there and pretty much, stays hidden because it's not deemed as popular. But no, we really are that, and we will continue to be that. And yes, with the new movie coming out, I'm just asking that everyone just supports it, love on it as much as we've loved the first two seasons and the current film we have now. I just hope that we're able to take in this new chapter of Noah and his ark and see where they're at, and also use that as another guiding point to what's beyond, what's beyond the ark. So I'm just wishing much love to everyone in hopes that you all hear this and accept this and know that we'll be okay. You'll be okay. As long as you have that arc, whatever it is, in your corner, you will be okay. It will all be okay and it'll all work out for you. We just have to love on each other and check on each other. Like, times like this, y'all, love as much as you can on your fellow man, everyone. Like, we have so much going up against us. Noah, thank you. As messy as you are, thank you, because even though I couldn't quite relate to you 100%, I definitely saw life lessons in what you were going through. And there were definitely some times where I had a couple of episodes where I was like, I think today I'm having a Noah day, And I think we all can attest that sometimes, we all have our moments where we're like Noah, and life is just all over the place. And I think that's the thing that worked with Noah's Ark. They played their roles very well, and they all brought an element of friendship that just made sense. It didn't feel forced. It was definitely, that was our girlfriends, our Sex in the City. That was Noah's Ark. The fashions were definitely something. I can definitely say that. If you watch the show, there was a lot of questions there. Whoever was in wardrobe for Noah, honestly, there were days where I just truly felt like they just threw garments in the air and he just ran in them. Like, you just never knew what you were gonna get with Noah. But you know, he's evolved from that to he's shown us that, okay, I get what I saw what I gave, and now this is what I'm doing now. So yes, kudos to him and kudos to wardrobe for getting it right. I don't know, this whole notion of daddy and fatherhood. One thing about it is I don't see how Wade hasn't had multiple kids by now. Cause just looking at Wade and just, if Wade, and he's still fine. Wade is still fine. Lord, he's still fine. So I'm not quite seeing how there's an issue in that department as far as him having children. But hey, you know, I can solve it.